Hello, chat. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. So, today, I posted a poll on Twitter, like, at the start of this week. Camera down. There we go. Okay. So, I posted a poll on Twitter, like, a few days ago. When did I post it? Let me see. It's like I think it was on Tuesday that I posted it. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, I think. I posted it on the 18th. So the 18th was Tuesday. Saying what should I stream this week, and then I gave four options: Little Misfortune, Sims on my server, and then a Phasmo like collab stream. And people wanted Sims. I got like 7 votes on it. Most people, well, 43% people wanted a sim stream. So today I'm just gonna do like a bit of create sim stuff because, to be honest, I don't really want to do like a whole ton of like actual gameplay. So let me let's see. Do I have any stories from this week to tell? Let me see. Um, it's Eid today actually, so hope all those celebrate. Have a great Eid. Um, so today actually, so one frustrating thing about um, so we had our like new chemistry teacher this week, and the thing is, he's a good teacher. He's pretty good at explaining the stuff, and like I'm getting this new topic, as I wasn't really getting it before, but I kind of get it now. Um, but the thing is, we're using our last teacher's like resources. We're using our last teacher's booklets, and obviously our new teacher doesn't go follow along with the old booklets. So I was just kind of confused. But I've done some of the questions. He was like, "I'll just do this whole question pack for next Wednesday," and yeah, I've got like 30 questions in it. I think I've done like most of them. I think I've got like 5 questions left. So like 5 to 10 questions left, so it's not too bad. Um, also, one thing that frustrates me about him is he puts on support sessions like Fridays, and I go to them, and they're like always lasting. So therefore, I'm like basically 4 to half 4, so like half an hour. Um, but he doesn't email us when like he's cancelled them. So we're just like, so I was kind of thinking, oh, is he gonna cancel it because it's Eid? Because most of my class like do celebrate Eid. Um, but then I was thinking, oh, okay, I might as well just like wait to see if it is on, just in case, like, because I think it is open to like all second years. So, and obviously, and not all second years like celebrate Eid, obviously. So I was like, not all second years who, and I was thinking, oh, not all, I doubt that all second years who do chemistry like are off for Eid. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna see like, is it on or not? I waited there for like 20 minutes and like he did not show up. So I was just like, I waited there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes and he was not there. So I was just like, I waited until like, I think 4:15 and I was just like, I'm gonna go home. I also saw, when I was going out of college, I also saw one of my friends who I hadn't seen since like September. It was quite good having like a small conversation with her because I tweet this on my private account, but basically, um, my dad was like there's like a car park for like a separate building, like that's just outside my on like the opposite. Basically, there's my college, right? Well, there's my sixth form. There's the college right next to my sixth form, and then on the other side of the road, like across from my sixth form, there's um like another building. I don't really know what it's used. I think it's like an athletic place thing. I don't know. There's a car park outside of it. So my dad was parked there. So I only got to talk to him for like maybe like 2 minutes. So yeah, it was good having like a nice little catch up with her though, since I hadn't really seen her since September. I think she was saying that she had in like the first. I think she was saying that she had switched over from the sixth form to college. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. So let me switch over to The Sims. So what I need to do. Also, I think the game is like a little bit laggy from the update that was. I think it was today or yesterday. When was the update? Let me see. I can't remember when the update was. It Sims 4 update 2023 April. When was this update? Oh, it was like on Tuesday that it was updated. Because I've only seen people like recently talking about it. Um, I've only seen people really talking about it. Um, like in the past like 2 days. So that's why I thought it was. That's why I thought it was like posted yesterday, like updated yesterday. So I'm gonna do someone who I'm just gonna add people to like run these like random on to like the random unfilled houses. Not too bothered about like I'm not too bothered about like um I'm not too bothered about like making new houses. I just want to make like the actual Sims and then maybe I'll do the decorate stream. Okay, so I want to make anyways. Okay, I want to add Sim by story. So let's add a young adult. Um, let's just okay. So let's just start off with like a few of the questions. So home is the safest. My type of people are dogs. What do I do? Others fishing. Focus on helping out people. The most important thing to me, family. Do you believe in magic? Level 3, 5 mage in my role playing group. When I'm taking a quiz, that's a new question. And even enjoy stargazing and telescopes. When I'm expressing myself artistically, I prefer to practice music. How do I get coworkers to listen to me tell them jokes? Okay, so this is a spellcaster with the family oriented trait, loves outdoors and geek, uh, entertainer career, comedy skill, rocket science skill, and standard funds. Okay, let's get rid of this base sim. And let's start off with. Okay, first I want to change the eyes to these ones. I think these ones maybe suit her better. And then, you know what? I think it was these ones. This one, I think these might suit her better, unless there's like grey ones. Okay, so anyways, eyebrows, I just always go for, I always go for these ones, but I think maybe, let's go, okay, maybe like wide eye, maybe, no, no, let's choose a different, or maybe we just customize her eyes a little bit. And then let's choose a pre-selected like nose, pre-made nose. And then okay, let's see. Maybe this hair. I kind of want to have to like a ponytail. So let's see updos. Let's see updos. We could go with classic slipped back ponytail. I do quite like this one though. I use this for Robin in my I've said if you've been keeping up with my second TikTok account, which I renamed the other week actually. I changed the username on that. I changed it to Poppy Nutella the sequel. Underscore the sequel, I think it should still be linked in my About Me section. It should still be linked to my About Me section. I think I have downloaded a few new hairs. I quite like this one. Let's see. Let me see. I've protected her. Okay, let's give her this hair. Let's give her this hair. And then skin details. I want to give her lashes, so I'll give her these ones. I'll give her these ones. Oh, I didn't give her a name, so let's give her a name. I don't know. I'm just giving her a random name. Abby Baron. Okay, first of all, I need to get rid of her accessories. Okay, let's see. I feel like this maybe will suit her. Yeah, I think this will be nice. This will be nice. Maybe these jeans. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. That'll look nice. And then I just gave her automatically these Converse, which I quite like. I mean, that's why I downloaded them, obviously. Let's just change it to like this blue here instead of like this blue here. You know, more of a green blue. Okay. This is just a mess up of CC. There we go. I have quite a lot. Oh yeah, this is the Sims 2 major dress. Obviously, I'm not gonna put in that. Oh my god, I forgot I downloaded this. I keep forgetting I downloaded it. I downloaded this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I quite like this grey and this. It's either between these three. I don't quite like that one. I don't want. So I think I'm gonna go with the red. I'm gonna go with the red and black, like color combo. And then for heels, I'm just gonna have those ones because why not? Should I use like one of these maybe? No, maybe actually. I don't know. I don't know how much I like this or not. I think I might keep it. I think I might keep it. I think I might keep it. Okay. Okay, I definitely didn't originally give her glasses. Okay, up to um maybe this. And then makeup. Makeup, okay. Okay, now I kind of get what the glitch was on about. I don't know why, but everyone's keep getting the glitch where the Sims are like every Sim is cross-eyed, which is just kind of annoying. But at first I didn't notice it. It wasn't that noticeable to me at first. So I mean, to be fair, I don't really mind that much. It's just it can be slightly annoying, but it's whatever, you know. I want something more red than pink. There we go. Okay, I think that's a good shade, maybe. And then, um, we got. Let's just use this, and then for some blush. I don't know how to feel about this blush. I don't know how to feel about the matte blush. I don't have too much like blush like installed, so I never know how to feel about. I never know how to properly like use blush. So usually I just use like the darkest shades, you know. But then my Sims just end up looking like kind of like weird without blush, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I quite like that. That's like that. Oh, wait. Adding more skin details. I have some freckles. Maybe that gets rid of the eyelashes, and I don't want to get rid of the eyelashes. Unless I can change it to these. Okay, yeah. That keeps the freckles. Not the freckles, the eyelashes. I've just got. I've got the freckles and the eyelashes, which I think makes her look 100 times like better. You know, I quite like her with eyelashes now. Let's see how things look. Like certain things. I don't know. Oh, the earrings glitch with the eyelashes. Okay, I can't have her wearing like earrings. Then can I have her wearing like necklaces? I can have her wearing necklaces. Okay. I think I've complained about this before, but you have to have like the skinniest neck possible for Sims, just so you can see the whole necklace, which looks quite weird for like some CC necklaces. For like CC necklaces. Now, for some, it isn't that bad. Like this one is pretty good. Like these one, that those one's okay. That one's pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, it's just frustrating, I guess. I don't think I'll give her a necklace actually. I think she's like kind of fine looking like this. I'm kind of glad I gave her like the undershirt though. I think it looks quite nice. I think I might use this more. Okay, so for athletic wear, I'm just gonna have her like wearing braids. Um, let's see. Let's have her maybe wearing this Care Bears one, which I quite like. Or maybe something like this because she lives like on like a dock, so it would make sense for her to wear something like this. And then we can just give her like these like joggers from high school years, and then just give her like these CC trainers maybe. And then for sleepwear, um, let's see. Maybe let's have her wear maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see what I have. I guess maybe we'll have her wear like this. Maybe something like this, paired with like these shorts here. Oh, I still have the high heel slider, don't I? Yeah. I can just make them like, I can just make them like enormously tall for like no reason. Okay, okay. I don't even know why heels are included in section, and I'm gonna adjust my cam, my webcam. So it wisely focuses on me. Okay. Let us see. I think that's good. You ever wear this? Um, okay, party wear. Party wear. Okay. Let's see what I have. This is quite cute. Okay. There's some things I just forget I download, and then it's like, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna have a wear that. I think I might just have her wear like this crop top maybe, or maybe I have her like wear like one of these, like one of these crop tops. It's like cropped jumpers maybe, because these are really like cute. I just don't know which design to like go for. I think maybe this one. Oh, I think I might go with. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. And then have her go with just some like plain issues maybe, or maybe I'll do with the ones with flowers. No, how? Oh, we do it with these ones. Yeah. No, do it. We'll do it with the plain ones. We'll do it with the plain ones. And then, all right. You know what? What I'm actually gonna need to do, and I just completely forgotten to do it. Is that I need to upload a short onto YouTube. So I'm gonna do that now. It's literally I just need to privatize it. Um, Like, I'm just gonna prioritize like this one. And it's not really short. It's like I think shorts depend on like the format, like the formatting, whether it's vertical or horizontal, whether it'll just be like a short video or an actual short. So a lot of the shorts that I've posted are actually just like short videos that I just posted in the video section um instead of like the short section. So I'll probably have to like post an actual shot like later maybe. Okay, I think I'll go with this pair of the trainers, a swatch. Okay, let us see. Hmm. Let's go with this. Let's go with this like kind of like messy-ish bun. It's quite cute, and I think I said this before, but it looks like there's like little heart, like based on where you position it, but like there's like a little heart there and like a little heart there. I don't know if that's intentional by the mod creator or not. Okay, Ruth. Sometimes when like you have a CC, when it's a CC creator, they'll put their name on like this like first swatch, like Layer XFL with this piece of CC here. Okay, I keep forgetting to use this CC these like eyeshadow piece of CC, and honestly I should use more of it because they are really cute, but also I never know like when to use them, so it's like and plus you can't really customize them like either, so it's like you can't like customize like the saturation or anything because obviously the CC they haven't like spent all the hours like coding for like to make this made it like one specific swatch, you know. Sometimes it just doesn't work properly. Like you can just kind of see it, how like kind of patchy like some swatches are. Like some swatches are fine. Like this swatch, absolutely gorgeous, but some swatches just do not work like at all. I think this one kind of matches like perfectly, so I might have a same with this. Oh yeah, I've downloaded this one. Yeah, I remember now. I think I might just have her wear like a neutral shade of MAC lipstick and oh yeah, earrings and the thing. Okay, I can't have her wear earrings, but I can have her wear like a necklace or something. I think a necklace best. I think this. I think I'm just gonna have her like in this kind of like chaotic like outfit pairing. Okay, now that I'm kind of looking at it, the eyeshadow doesn't quite match. Okay, this piece of CC works like pretty well with these sliders, but not all pieces of CC like do. I guess. Yeah, that looks way better than what I originally did. Way that looks way better, honestly. Um. Okay, first of all, get rid of the accessories. What's next? We get rid of these. Okay. Why is this in the outfit? In the swimsuit category? Uh, I think I might have her wear like this, and then like maybe some like shorts or something. See, the thing is, I don't have too many like shorts though. That'll actually like match with this. I mean, I guess I could use like this swatch here, and just use like these sandals here. What swatch is this called? I guess I could use this one. I guess that'll be fine. And then for hot weather, let's see. I'm gonna move my mic slightly away just so I can like fully like see the screen properly. I guess just so I can properly see the screen, the whole of the screen, because it was like blocking like the. It's blocking what you can see. It's blocking what my face cam is blocking now. So that would be the name and the traits and stuff. That's that's probably why I told you them at the beginning. Okay, this is very cute. I don't know if I'll use it. This is cute. Let's have a wear this maybe. Or maybe this. Oh, I might have a wear this for cold weather actually. This is for more of like a summer vibe, I guess. This is more of a summery vibe. And could we use what could we use? Could we? What is this cute? We could have her wear like this, or we could have her wear it in somewhere. What piece of CC is broken now? Ugh. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when things aren't updated for a while. But yeah, let's have her wear it in here. Okay. I don't. There we go. That's a nice watch. Okay, let's see. Oh, she has. I don't know. I think it's supposed to work for different things though. Different like hair, I guess. A lot of these are used with specific hairs in mind, and not like this one. I swear. I'm just gonna have a ton of CC. I bet in like a few months, I'm just gonna have like a ton of custom content that's like broken. That's like absolutely broken, and I have to go in and just fix it all. I'm like just not able to play the Sims again. Ooh, a bucket hat. Okay. I don't know if it really like goes with the whole aesthetic of it though. The outfit. I guess we could go with like this, like a straw hat. I guess. And then for cold weather, I think we were gonna go with the Aurora outfit, weren't we? Yeah, this one, which is pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Which is why I downloaded it. Okay. Let's just go with like, let's go with the first swatch, and then let's see. Maybe just some boots to go with it. Maybe just some boots, and then some. These are called leggings, but these I would not call those leggings. I've gone on this rant before, but those are tights. Those are tights. Those aren't um leggings. You know, like I don't know if I have. Like I don't think I have an outfit. I'll show you guys it. But leggings are like pants, not tights. You know. Okay, so this is Abby Baron. I got it done like pretty fast in like half an hour. So this is her everyday wear. Um, this is her formal wear, which is probably one of my favorite outfits. Not gonna lie. This is her athletic wear. This is her sleep wear. This is her party wear. This is her swimwear. This is her hot weather. And this is her cold weather. Her name is Abby Baron. Okay, I'll probably have to put free real estate on though. Yeah, I put free real estate on for her to move in. Let's move her into other households. Okay. So we're probably gonna make like a couple of households today. So let's go over to another world. Windenburg. Let's move over to Windenburg and see if there's any free houses. Like available houses. No, there's not. Okay, I'm just gonna look through the world and see available outfits. Okay, this was a 5-bedroom house. This one is a 4-bedroom. Oh my god, this is where this is where this is where the pancakes used to live. Okay, so and the Goths still live here. Bella is still alive, Cassandra and Alexander are still alive. And they just have so many just people in their household. Okay, so I'm gonna move people right into next to them. So four bedrooms, so I'll probably make 4 Sims. Okay, let's make a mermaid for this first. First sim. 1, 2, 3. K. 1, 2, 3. Parks. K Parks. She is a musical genius. Okay, so she is gonna be music lover, geek, and a perfectionist. Okay, so first of all, get that graduation cap off. And okay, let's see. I really do not like his hair at all. I think I might just change up her face. Like a lot. Let's have her wear this face first. Oh my god, I completely forgot I have CC that just overrides the original eye colors. Okay, let's change her hair color to like blonde. Let's change it to brown. I feel like she would suit brown way more than she's an adult or young adult. She's a young adult, so I feel like I want to age her up to an adult actually. I feel like Kay would be an adult. Yes. This is down. Okay, so skin details. Skin details. First of all, eyelashes. Let's go with these ones, and then it's gonna have a mole right there, and then for teeth, let's give her like a little chip in the tooth there. Okay, let's see what we can do. I also started out like my CC like before stream, just because like my game was like gay, because I had like a ton of CC. I didn't want it to like completely lag out my game. Also, is MCC next week or this week? Let me check. MCC. Oh, it's next week. It's next week. It is. It is next week. Don't worry. Okay, let me look at the teams. So on Pink Parrots. It's Amesy, Shed Shadone. I don't know who that is. Shadone 666. Can you see it? It's that guy there. You can't really see him. I need to focus. Yeah, it's that guy right next to Tubbo. I don't know who that is. Yeah, there's Tubbo and Sylvie as well. For Purple Pandas, there's Jimmy Solidarity, Fire Breath Man in the Littlewood, and Scott's Major. And then for Blue Bats, there's Curtsy, Fruit Berries, False Symmetry, and Shovel. And then for Aqua Axolotls, who I will be watching, there is Illumina, Five Up, Impulse, and Good Times with Scar. I think Scar was once supposed to be Team of Illumina, but I think Illumina might have got subbed out or something for some reason. And then for Cyan Coyotes, there's Ranboo, Tommy in it, Ollie Orions, and the CPK. I love what Ollie and CPK posted for their sent in for their like profile for their pictures. Okay, that's what they put, and it looks like my phone is curved for some reason, but this is what they put. My favorite, you doing heart hands. That's my favorite. Okay, and then for green geckos, there's Jojo Solo, Pizza Hut, Michael McChill, which I don't know who that is either. This is him. That's his profile picture. And then there's Cara Carvus. And then for Lime Llamas, there's Cub Fan, Filzer, Puns, and Awesome Dude. And then for Yellow Yaks, there's Gumiho, Red Velvet, Antfrost, and Purpled. For Orange, there's SB, Blushy, Snifferish, and H-Bomb. And then for Red Rabbits, there's Hannah Rose, Sapnap, Puffy, and Sparkles. Which I think are pretty decent teams. I'm not too sure on who. I'm not too sure on like. I know Lumina's pretty good on. Wait, I need to look at the teams. I completely forgot. I know who Impulse is. I just don't know. I just don't know how good he is at MCC. I know Illumina's a pretty good player. And I know Five Up is pretty good as well. I just don't know how good Impulse is at MCC. And obviously I watch Scar, so I know that he is a good player. Blue Bats. You're watching Blue Bats? I am watching I am watching Aqua. Ooh, welcome in, Matt. By the way, welcome in. I don't know why. So you know how I said I was on Sugar Stream the other day. I was using Better TV. For some reason, it just doesn't carry over your like nicknames from. It just doesn't carry over your nicknames from Twitch over to Twitch Studio for some reason. So now you use all I can see is your username instead of just a nickname, which was I literally just put Matt as your new. Yeah, I literally just put Matt as your nickname because I installed Better TTV, so I can that's the extension you can just give people nicknames and stuff. So you better know who they are in chat, I guess. Wait, does it come up? Which does it just come? Will it just come up because I have the extension installed on Chrome and not Twitch Studio? Consent Doge. Yeah, yeah, it does come up. And also the emo doesn't come up for me on Twitch Studio. It only comes up on Twitch for some reason. It doesn't come up on it doesn't come up. You can see it in chat there as well, but it doesn't come up on my phone either. Like for some reason, which is weird. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't come up, but whatever. Because I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like it should come up in. I that's what a sugar's emotes. I can see that email. It's just a concerned, a Doge one that I just could not see for whatever reason. Why did I download this one again? I don't usually use like hyper realistic like stuff in The Sims. I usually try and stick to like stuff that looks like it could pretty much fit in with like the Sims already existing like art style. So like pink hot pants, yes, yes, okay, yes. Why? And why, whenever I use a CC hair, does it not carry over? I'm gonna just use this hairstyle for her. I feel like, but why does it just not carry over to like? Why does it just not carry over? It's weird. Because it does have normal Sims hair. It just doesn't do it with just doesn't do it with CC hairs, which is annoying. But like it'll then copy over into hot weather and warm weather, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. I was using. Where is it? Where is it? I swear this is annoying. Just looking for CC. I wish I had the more columns mod. That's the next mod I should install. I mean, I don't even know if it's on Curse Forge or not. Where is it? Okay. First of all, I'm gonna filter it out by custom content only because I know it's a custom content here. Where is it? Here? Maybe I'll just filter it by update when it's just not in update. What? Where is it? This is getting annoying. Okay, if I filter it just by, oh, where would it be? Okay, it's next to this hair here. Wait, how far down is it? Like, it's literally there. There we go. Okay, where were we? We were just on thingy. Farmer wear. Okay. I feel like I'd use that more for hot weather, I guess. I feel like I could use this for formal wear, but I think I might use it for party wear. It feels like more of a party wear thing. Um, let's use this one. Let's use like this. Let's use this swatch. Let's use this like kind of peachy swatch. Then let's use like these. Let's use these fairy shoes, which I find can be quite cute. Okay, so half of formal wear, half of formal wear. Which, why didn't I just do this when I was changing the hairs? Oh well, I guess. Oh well. Okay. There, I think that suits her. I think that quite suits her actually. I think that quite suits her. I think it was this one that I was using for the other sim. Okay, there we go. I want it to be more. Okay, yeah. That's a nice swatch I can use. That eyeliner there. And for blush, let's use this one right here. And then okay, I kind of like that actually. I kind of like that. Okay, accessories. Wait, I don't think. Thank you. So we'll work with these eyelashes. Eyelashes will work with. Jesus Christ, I feel like I keep slowly moving out of frame, but I can't really tell until I next reopen my tab for Twitch Studio, and then it's just like, oh, you're slowly moving out of frame until you're like really out of frame, you know? And then, let's see. I don't know if I like that or not though. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, now let's just remove it and just give her like some normal gloves, like these ones. And then for athletic wear, like so, for athletic wear, I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying that for like every outfit, but we'll just have to see what I have. Oh, okay. I'm using this one because I quite like it. I mean, it does look kind of bulky, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Sometimes an outfit is gonna look bulky, And that is okay. Okay, I'm gonna give her some socks, otherwise her feet will massively blister. Can you put some celebrities and make it a big brother house? I could actually do that. I could actually maybe start a series on that. Just do Big Brother on that. Hey Jax, hello. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Oh, we could I could just import celebrities. Somehow find the extreme violence mod on CurseForge, or I could just download it and put it in my own like CurseForge folder, and then just let them go wild. I feel like that would be fun. I feel like that would be fun. What is going on? I'm just making random sims in the save file because I couldn't be bothered doing great gameplay. We're gonna do this. Not this stream, Matt. Not this. Not this stream. But we could do that in a future stream. Wait, I'm gonna put that in my stream notes. Uh, okay, so celebrity Big Brother in the Sims. I'm gonna put that as your idea. Okay, there we go. It's in the stream notes. It's in the stream notes that I probably won't look at again. But at least it's down in the stream notes. So actually, if I do, so when I do actually look at it again, I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, Celeb Big Brother sounds fun. It does sound fun, doesn't it? It does sound fun. It does. It does actually sound fun. Not gonna lie though, I haven't watched Big Brother in a while. Is Big Brother still a thing? Let me check actually. Let me check. Uh, okay, so it ended in 2018, but it said it's due for a return this year, according to Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia. But yeah, it didn't. It only ended like 5 years ago. I genuinely thought it ended like a longer ago, if that makes sense. I genuinely thought it ended like longer ago. I just wasn't coming back. Okay, so for party wear. For party wear. But yeah, is the extreme violence mod even on CurseForge? I don't even know. I don't think it's on CurseForge. But you know what just got added on CurseForge? Like, put on who's on it. I'll watch. Okay. You know what also just got added to CurseForge? The Sims 4 multiplayer mod. So I kind of want to do a stream using that. I think it will never die after so many countries had a version. I don't think it'll ever die either, if I'm being honest. Like that, like just it seems like kind of like the top of the reality shows. So like Big Brother didn't Footlocker also do a YouTube version? What? Let me see. Let me see. Wait, did they actually do one? I don't even know. It's not. It's not coming up with really anything. Let me look up YouTuber Big Brother. With like UK YouTubers. I remember there being a YouTuber Big Brother, but I don't remember Foot Locker ever having anything to do with it. I'm just disappointed with humanity every time I find out Britain's Got Talent still exists. Yeah, I think I think that's like with like a lot of like talent shows. Like does does X Factor still a thing? Oh, it's Foot Asylum. Okay, okay, okay. X Factor ended in 2018. Okay, okay. Foot Asylum, Big Brother. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. All is coming up with this series called Locked In. I think that's maybe what you're referring to because the like logo on a lot of the episodes kind of do remind me. Bambino Becky was on it. I have yeah, Locked In. Oh, okay, okay. I have no idea who any of these people are. If I'm being honest, let me see. I want to see who was on it to see who I actually know. So the people who are on it were Chip, G.K. Barry, Kate Elizabeth, who I feel like I've heard of. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Catherine Elizabeth. Never mind. Nightscape, Max Kadar, Rachel Bader, Billy the Goat, who I think I might have heard of, Olivia Ray Weedle, Ilias, and Desto. That might be a different season though, because it keeps saying like season 1 and then season 2. Oh, Bambino Becky was in I think season 1, and Ellen O'Neill was on it. I think that's the only I think that's the only person I know that's been on it. So was it like an off-brand river nice stuff? Chicken rice for open. Not gonna lie though, I don't know of a lot of like British non-gaming YouTubers. Like there's obviously the big gaming YouTubers from England that I know, like Dan TDM and Stampin and stuff. There's not many others that I've like heard of other than like maybe Ellen O'Neill. That's like it really. Tom Scott. Oh yeah, I've heard of Tom Scott. Yeah. Was Tom Scott on it? I don't even know. I genuinely doubt it. Yeah, probably. What was I gonna say now? I don't even remember. But when I think about it, there's not a lot of British YouTubers that I can think of like the top of my head. Like what is? Let me see. There's Ellen O'Neill. There's Stampin' Antidm. There's I don't even know if Jack Manifold's British. I think he is. Tommy in it. Um, Wilbur, Green, Mumbo. But like if we take out, oh my god, I have a itchy nose. But if you think about it, I don't know many like non-gaming like YouTubers. Is KSI Jack is the most British. This is what happens when. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. This is what happens when I barely interact with a Dream SMP. I barely know people. Why is my nose so itchy? Jesus Christ. Yeah, but if we take, there's like barely any like non-gaming YouTubers from England that I know. There's like probably the most like popular ones like KSI. I barely know Dream Recipe. I also barely would know the Dream Recipe, to be honest. Like there are, I mean, to be fair, there are like cool. I do watch Misfits. I do watch Misfits, but that's like it. And that has like what? Wait, and then again, Jack's been a few episodes of that, but not like a whole lot, I guess. And I think there's only a few Dream SMP members that like I I think there's only like what I think there's maybe only one or two Dream SMP members I know of that I knew of before they joined the Dream SMP. Definitely CPK. I knew him from Crazy Craft like 8-9 years ago, and then maybe Ant Frost, or maybe I'm just confusing him with Ant Venom. I'm not sure, but I. And then AMZ, I watched her MCC Rising POV. Non-gaming British YouTubers. Big Clive. I genuinely do not know who that is. I genuinely do not know who that is. Um, I feel like I only know like the most famous ones. Oh my god, what happened to Zoella? My sister used to be obsessed with Zoella. Like when she was like 16. Okay, so she hasn't posted on her main channel in a while. But she posted on her Zosug channel like 12 days ago. So she still has like a decent posting schedule there. I think it's just her main channel which she doesn't post. Yeah, it's just her main channel where she doesn't post. I was kind of confused because Zoella used to be like everywhere back in like 2016, and now it's like you barely hear about her. I know something happened, like some big controversy or something happened like a few years ago, like 3 years ago. I think it was to do with I think it was to do with her advent calendar, and then another controversy maybe happened. I don't know. I know of the advent calendar like kind of controversy where it was just like too expensive for what it was worth. But yeah, maybe just something pushed out of the like main channel, I guess. I don't know though. But yeah, I feel like a lot of, I think maybe a lot of British like, I think like a lot of like famous British people on YouTube just have just kind of dropped off now. Like Dan and Stampy, they're still doing like decently fine. Like they're not in the limelight anymore, but like they're still doing decently on their channels. But I feel like a lot of other like popular YouTubers you just don't hear about like much anymore, I guess. It is weird. It is weird. It's weird to say the least. But then again, the internet just like just kind of moves on. Just like people moved on, I guess. Let's get rid of those earrings. Yeah, people probably just moved on. I guess like they'll probably they'll just popular for like a few years and then just kind of dropped off. Zoella's authenticity was eroded in 2014 when it emerged that her novel was ghostwritten. In 2017, she was blasted for selling an overpriced 30 advent calendar. Maybe it's best to forget about these people. Okay, I don't really understand like the country. How about people like criticizing her for having a go, like a novel being ghostwritten? But then again, I haven't read the novel, so. But having an overpriced advent calendar, yeah, totally understandable about how, why people were like criticizing over that. But yeah, but like, I don't see just coming at this from someone who barely knows anything about it. I don't understand why people would be like so mad over having something ghostwritten. Like I know that's a pretty common thing, like a pretty popular thing in like the book writer world. So unless it was like something to, unless that it was proposed, unless it was something to be like, oh, this is supposed to be written by that Johnson. I don't know. Depends if she said and promote it as a book she wrote. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I wasn't really on the internet in 2014. Like, I was like, what, 9? So all I was watching was like Stampy and Dan. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I was trying to say, but in better words, Matt. But yeah, it does depend if she promoted it as a book she wrote herself and only by herself. But again, that yeah, I know ghostwriting is a pretty common thing, so I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know about that one. You know, I like this hair for her somewhere. But yeah, I understand why people got mad about her having overpriced. And it doesn't feel that long ago, honestly, that she made that like overpriced like advent calendar. Like I remember it. I thought it was only like 3 years ago, but it was like 5, like 6 years ago, like 5, 6 years ago, which is absolutely wild to me, honestly. Because like 6 years ago, I was 12. Okay, when she released that, so that just feels weird. That just feels absolutely weird. I feel like though, like a lot of people just like a lot of people just like faded out for like no reason. It's 2023. We live in a crazy future waiting for our flying cars. Literally, like like so many people like in like the 19 whatevers, like the early 2000s, were like in 2023 we're gonna have flying cars, and then it's 2073 and we're probably nowhere close. I mean, I feel like the technology could be there, but I feel like the technology could be made. Like I feel like it's possible to maybe make like not like flying cars. I mean maybe flying cars, but who knows? That just use like this a similar mechanism to like airplanes, but that would take like a lot of like money, I guess. 100% possible, just not practical or affordable. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Like that's probably only something for like the uber mega rich, you know? That like only those people could like afford. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Like I feel like flying cars would be one of those things where it would be like 100% more convenient if you had one, but then no company wants to like sell you one at a more affordable price, you know, than like what they're already like selling, you know. Can I change her hair color? Oh, I can. Okay, if I just like link it to a thing, to a somewhere. But it's definitely like somewhat possible if we use like the same mechanism we use on airplanes to what and just like modify it to be on cars, I guess. But then, you know, capitalism, you know. I feel like people say that as a for like a lot of things, or like a lot of stuff that seems impractical, but a lot of the technology that would be used for it somewhat exists today and could be modified. Some exist that are like small planes, cars with wings on the side that fold up. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Let me see this. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things people say, oh, that can't exist, that can't exist, blah, 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 blah. They, a lot of things could theoretically exist, like exist. Um, because a lot of the mechanisms need, like I said, a lot of the mechanisms needed for stuff do exist, or a similar mechanisms need exist and could be realistically modified. You know, like I don't actually have that much infant CC. So okay, Lillian, why not? I need to download some infant CC. Not gonna lie. Um, You know what I hate? When people say, like, oh, you can't be this because that never existed in history. As if, like, technology and, like, identities and stuff and words are just constantly changing over time and developing. When people what? When people are like, oh, you can't, like, be a certain thing, like, or, like, for example, when people say, oh, you can't use neopronouns because those never existed in history, when in fact, like, those may have existed in history. Let me see. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure she originally used to be like a neopronoun. Everything was invented or discovered at some point. Literally, literally. And plus, like, and plus, language is like changing and evolving over time, and you can't expect people to use the same language that people used over 100 years ago. Or when people are like, "Oh, you can't use that word because," or you can't use neopronouns because Shakespeare never used them. That is the most ridiculous argument I've ever heard. Because first of all, I'm pretty sure Shakespeare used Zon in like is wait, I want to look up neo pronouns of Shakespeare. Um, I'm pretty sure Shakespeare did use Zon though, and also I'm pretty sure she used to be a neo pronoun, and that's pretty. It's just what seems normal evolves. Shakespeare is a very bad example because he's credited with inventing a bunch of. Literally, that's what I don't get because a lot of people just seem to forget that he literally invented words. Like we can just invent pronouns. We can just you know do whatever. Just make your own words. Do whatever. You know, if it's not like hurting anyone else, like who then cares? You know what I mean? People are just so annoying. Like I remember when the neo pronoun debate was so like when the neo pronoun debate was going around TikTok like a few months ago, people were like, "Oh, you can't use neo pronouns because Shakespeare didn't use neo pronouns. He literally uses done." Like I bet in like the next maybe 100 years, people will be like, will people like I doubt people will like use like all like um neo pronouns, but I bet people will use maybe some neo pronouns that are like xeno pronouns that to people in the future will just be normal, but to us will be neo pronouns. Like I bet people in the future might start use like Zazem or like Ziza or something, which we don't really like see a lot today, which we don't see a lot of today, and people still like use those pronouns, you would. But I bet people will start using those ones. And that'll become a lot more normal in like the future. You know, because language changes like over the course of time. I tend to ramble a lot, so I'm sorry if this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I bet what people doubtful the remnants of humans is probably be speaking Chinese. Maybe, maybe not. I do not know. But also, neo pronoun hate has gotten like so bad that people are being being like disrespectful to people who put their pronouns in their bios, and it would be like she her pronouns, but they'll just put they'll just be she her pronouns, but like in Polish. And I don't know what she her is in Polish, but it'll be like she her in Polish, and people will be like, "Oh, that's a neo pronoun. Gotta hate on that," but it's actually just she her pronoun. She her, but in another language, which is very just annoying. It's honestly just annoying. Right, it's good here, so maybe I'll stop. And another topic. Oh, okay, okay. Why is this broken? I literally just downloaded this. That's annoying. It probably just needs like updating or something. I don't know. That sucks. I was excited to use this. That's a great look. What? The broken CC? The broken custom content? I doubt it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a dye tag because I think it looks cute. I seriously just need to find like not broken CC. Like most of my CC has been fine, but it's just like some pieces of it where it's like, nope, I'll just break despite the fact that you have just downloaded it and I won't tell you which one. Like I know there's a mod out there I can download that'll like instantly like tell you like, hey, this mod is broken, blah blah blah. But I think I'll just like wait until like the modder themselves is just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna update this because okay, so because I cannot be bothered downloading another mod when I can barely do anything to like fix it. Because honestly, I do not trust myself downloading stuff from websites. I swear this is a different color. God. Do you ever watch anyone else streaming Sevens of it? Not very often. I used to watch this one streamer called Bloom Boop. She hasn't streamed in a while, but she was pretty much the only like sim streamer I watched. I don't tend to watch a lot of like Sims content. unless it's like from someone I already watch. Like if like Danny is streaming Sims, I'll watch him play some Sims. But that's like it. I don't tend to watch a lot of people like play Sims. And why is it? That was that color before. Yeah, I don't tend to watch a lot of people like play The Sims, honestly. Like I remember I used to watch like Lauren Zside play The Sims like all the time. She hasn't done a Sims video in a hot minute though. Why does it keep changing colors? The few streams I've hopped into are usually doing this. Not really playing the game, just designing characters and choosing outfits. Oh yeah. A lot of streams are kind of like that. I think it's just like the normal Sims game can be like so broken that people just prefer to get into Create a Sim and play just playing Create a Sim, honestly. Okay, this is getting annoying now. I think after like a certain point as well, Sims like gameplay can be like pretty boring. Like a lot of times you don't really know what to do. Like after you've like gotten your main sim to like the top like level. And why does it keep changing hair colors? This is annoying. But like I just tend to love creatism. Not gonna. I think a lot of people just tend to love playing in creatism because it's just like kind of relaxing. Also because it's not as buggy as in like the main game. I mean, there's not much to do. And why does it change hair colors every time I do something? CC for you. CC for you, everybody. Yeah, I think a lot of people talk about The Sims, but I don't. And I know The Sims have a large like streaming and community and stuff. But I know a lot of people like don't like play it like that much. Seeing how the game comes going where the characters are just being buggy with heckler, literally. But that's like honestly, that's like the only like big issue I've had with creative. There's not many like other like bugs I've run into in creative. Like other than that, it's just like creative's been fine. While when you play in like normal gameplay, there tends to be like 20 different bugs. To the point where like sometimes it's just not even worth like playing the game anymore. You know what I mean? Like the in like the Sims, like in the like normal Sims like gameplay, like Sims can just a lot of times and a lot of people have experienced this glitch where Sims will just not do not do the task you're telling them to do and then will just like die because of it. Like sometimes, like you'll be telling them, "Hey, go get food," and then they'll be like, "Wait, I can't reach the food," despite the fact that there's nothing in their way. Like it is very frustrating. And then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go watch TV or whatever," and then they just die. Okay, sometimes it's not that dramatic to me because and sometimes you just, but like sometimes you just have to reset your character to reset like a sim, like 20 times just to get them to do like a task. You know, it can be very frustrating sometimes. Like half the time when I'm playing Sims, I'm just in here making Sims for like TikTok or something, or like just redesign Sims. Do you ever think about if Sims could be actual people trapped in the world, like some sort of Black Mirror episode, and them not doing what they're told is the only way to rebel against their imprisonment? Maybe, maybe that is a good possibility. But also, I don't like to think about it like too much. I don't like to think about that like too much, honestly. But also, if they were like dark theories, especially with how many people like actually like just like kill off Sims for fun. Like, but I don't like to think about it too much. Mainly because, like, I don't know how I would play knowing that there were like actual people and not just like AI or you know like NPCs like and they just don't have thoughts. And I think actually in Ninjago they kind of touch on this topic in season 12, which is also called Prime Empire. They kind of talked they kind of touched on like, oh hey, what if AI was sentient? Or like there are like AI and Ninja that are like somewhat sentient, like Pixel and Zane. But they're like, oh, what if? So basically, the premise of Ninjago season 12, and spoilers, despite the fact that this season came out 3 years ago. Um, so basically, the whole premise is that the villain, which is called Unagami, is a rogue AI who a rogue unfinished AI who basically completed the game of Prime Empire. And they I think like halfway through the season, so like 5-10 episodes in, I think maybe like I think it was like 15 episode season, so maybe like 7 episodes in. Like Pixel was like I can't remember it, but Pixel was like, hey, Unagami is like an actual real threat, like, and he like actually kind of pissed at you for like just like kind of abandoning the game. She was talking to like the creator of like she was talking to the initial creator of Prime Empire and the creator of Unigami. And it just kind of touches on like the whole can AI be a sentient kind of debacle? That is my one of my top seasons. One of my definite favorite seasons of Ninjago. Um, I think I think when I watched the last two seasons of Ninjago, I was like, eh. When I was thinking about, it, I was like, Prime Empire is kind of alright. But then when I was thinking back on it, I was like, wait, Prime Empire is actually pretty good. Like I liked it initially, then I just like stopped liking it for some reason. But now I'm like, oh yeah, Prime Empire was actually pretty good. You know, but yeah, it kind of touches on AI sentience and like stuff like that. That's kind of deep, but Also, what makes me feel old is that one of the characters in the show, Lord Garmadon, he is like he is like the youngest ninja, right? And in like the first episode, they are fighting against like one of the like side villains, one of the reoccurring villains called the Mechanic, right? And one of the other ninja is like, "Hey Lloyd, use that VCR as as a weapon," because there was like tapes inside the VCR. So he was like, "Oh, push the button, it'll shoot out the tapes." And Lloyd was like, "What's a VCR?" And I was just like, "Oh, he doesn't know what it is." I just felt old in that moment. Also, just another quick side rant. I hate when millennials on TikTok are like, "Oh, hey, here's a thing that Gen Z doesn't know about, but it's something we know about or grew up with ourselves." Like I saw one not too long ago where it was like, oh, Gen Z doesn't know about portable cameras. It was either portable cameras or Polaroid cameras. Despite the fact that I have a portable, I grew up. No, it was disposable cameras. It was disposable cameras. I remember. It was the like portable disposable cameras. But the thing is, I'm 18, right? So I'm like in the middle-ish of Gen Z. I grew up like using Gen Z. That varies so much though, like where in the world or just what your parents are into. True, but thing is, what I've seen on Gen Z's social media is that millennials and Gen Z tend to have much more of a similar experience than like millennials would just accept. Like this isn't every millennial; it's just TikTok millennials. It's like if we didn't have it, we definitely know what they are. Like I didn't have a VCR as a kid, but I definitely know what one is. Like I remember like this like a few months ago when like the whole millennial versus Gen Z thing was a thing, and people were like, "Oh, Gen Z doesn't know what a VCR is," and it's like, yes, we do. You know, like yes, it does depend on like your parents or like where in the world you like grew up, but generally, like a lot of Gen Z that are on social media. First of all, a lot of Gen Z that are on social media grew up with social media as kids, so they grew up knowing like what certain things are. Because at the time when we were kids, millennials basically ruled the internet. or we just had like parents who like had this stuff like just like laying around. Right. Again, it does vary, but generally know what these things are. You know, I think just huge window. Like even if you grew up with mostly YouTube or other um TV shows though. Oh yeah, definitely. And I think as well, like I think something as well is that millennials like think we don't know like certain TV shows, but TV shows they maybe grew up watching were being rerun when we were growing up, or like were on like the verge of ending when we were growing up. You know, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you kind of get the idea. Wait, let me see. TV shows. Let me see. Now, this is just my experience. TV shows that millennials grew up with. Okay, so, and I think Gen Z is like starts in like the 19 in like the mid 1990s. I think Gen Z starts in like 1995 and ends in like 2014 2015, right? So the oldest Gen Z is like, wait, no. Oh yeah, the oldest Gen Z would be like 28 right now. Okay, so this is just I searched it on Google TV shows millennials grew up with. So Friends that premiered in 1994. I know that show. I've watched that show. My sister, who's also a Gen Z, she's 4.5 years older than me. She loves that show. How I Met Your Mother premiered the same year I was born, 2005. Boy Meets World. I know of that show. I watched the sequel show, Girl Meets World. I haven't watched Boy Meets World, but I know of Boy Meets World. Gossip Girl. My sister used to be obsessed with that show. She's also Gen Z. Freaks and Geeks. I don't know too much about this show, and I've heard it like in passing. Gilmore Girls premiered in 2000, so the year my sister was born. This actually premiered like a month before my sister was born. My sister used to be obsessed with this show. I've watched this show. I love this show. Family Guy is still an ongoing show, so everyone knows it. The Office, still a very popular show, and a lot of Gen Zs are obsessed with this show. South Park, still an ongoing show. Degrassi, The Next Generation, I know of this show. Full House, I've watched that. I've watched that show. All that, I think I might have heard this in passing like once. Clarissa Explains It All. I don't know that show actually. My So Called Life. I don't know that show. Game of Thrones. Everyone knows Game of Thrones. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know that show. Saturday Night Live. I know that show. I think that's still ongoing. So, American Idol. I think that's still ongoing. Breaking Bad. Everyone knows Breaking Bad. Friday Night Lights. I don't know that show. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Everyone knows that show. 50 TV shows that impacted the millennial generation. This is like the first. This is like the first website I saw. Full House. Well, I watched it. Saved by the Bell. I know of that show. I know that show. Fresh Prince. A lot of people I know have watched that show. A lot of people I went to high school with know that show. Closer Explains It All. Like I said, I don't know that show. Nicktoons. So this ad shows such as Doug. I know of that show. I haven't watched it. Hey Arnold. I've watched like a couple of episodes of Hey Arnold. Ren and Stimpy. I've watched a couple of episodes of Ren and Stimpy. I did not like it. Rugrats. Loved watching Rugrats when I was growing up. By My Sword. Haven't watched it, but I heard of it. Party A5. I think I've heard that in passing. My So Called Life. Never watched it. Never heard of that. All that. I think I've heard it in passing once. Friends. Watched it. The Daily Show. Everyone knows The Daily Show. South Park. Everyone knows South Park. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Everyone knows that. Total Request Live, I don't know that actually. Dawson's Creek, I know that show. Family Guy, that's still like ongoing. Freaks and Geeks, I think I may have actually heard this once in passing. I don't think it has. I don't think it has much use to make those general statements because of how variable it's like. Oh, it's the same all boomers are same as some Facebook stereotype. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I've heard, like I said, I've heard millennials on TikTok being like, "Oh, Gen Z don't know this, Gen Z don't know that," but a lot of Gen Z on TikTok have heard of stuff or have used this stuff. Now, obviously, like I said, not everyone who grew up who are Gen Z. Maybe probably a lot of the younger Gen Z, honestly, probably don't know what a VCR is, but also like one generation is like 15, 20 years, and like you could be separated from someone in a different generation. Like a millennial and a Gen Z could have like a 2 year age gap and grew up with the same stuff, you know? You know what I mean? Like like I said, the oldest Gen Z, almost 30, I think. Like oldest Gen Z is like oldest almost 30, which is crazy, but also like we grew up, yeah, they're pretty meaningless labels. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I don't even know why we're like separated into like generations, honestly. Because first of all, a lot of people, there's like a lot of people who just like get mixed up with like the years of when it starts, of when like each generation starts, and like I said, you could a millennial and a Gen Z could be separated in age by like 2 years. So and plus these generation labels just tend to cause more like infighting. Like oh like Gen Z don't know what this is, despite the fact that Gen Z started in like the mid 90s. So it's just frustrating, honestly. Or like you know what also frustrates me when people do those TikToks that are like people born after a specific year don't know the show. So sounds like it's TikTok rage bait. Pretty much, it probably is. Honestly, it's just very. It is very frustrating when I see just a lot of people like saying, "Oh, doesn't know this." You know, it's just very frustrating when people just don't think we know what we're on about when we do. You know, I think the millennials care about what Gen Z know or don't know as much as boomers care about what Gen X knows or don't, and what Gen X cares about what millennials know or don't. Yeah, yeah, I guess. And I feel like our generation, might be like that in like a few years when like eventually all of Gen Z become like adults. You know, I feel like eventually a lot of like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I feel like a lot of people in like I want to say in like 15 years. I'm gonna say 15, 20 years. A lot of like, a lot of people in our generation might be like, "Oh, Gen Alpha doesn't know what it was like playing Minecraft console edition." I can't remember when the old Minecraft. I can't remember when Minecraft console edition was like taken off the market actually. When it just like stopped being sold. I think it was 2017, 2018 when it like just like stopped being sold. Oh, by the end of 2020, all like I don't know if I don't remember before AI took over. Okay, so 2020 was like when all legacy console editions had ceased new updates. But I feel like a lot of Gen Alpha will just have the console edition because like their siblings had console edition or whatever. It's just like I feel like it's just a continuous cycle that I feel like if we just like get rid of the whole Gen Alpha, like Gen Z, like if we just get rid of the generation labels, I feel like there'll be a lot less like infighting, and it'll just be like it'll probably still be like, oh, people born after this year won't know about this, but you know, it'll be a lot less like infighting. I don't know. That's just like my like opinion on it, though. Because the thing is like there's like just the thing is there's people who first of all not everyone knows why isn't free real estate on. There we go. Just I feel like people just because first of all no one knows when generations start or end anyways, so it's like there's people who call themselves like zillennials or whatever because they don't because they're like on like the cusp of when that like when they're like on the cusp of when it starts and ends, you know. It is just very, very frustrating. Okay, I think we'll make one more household. Infinite, when did Vanessa June come? Infinite. Oh, Jenny's ass is in here. Okay. Maybe it's all distracted from the real problem of inequality. Yeah, probably. Probably, honestly. Oh yeah, I still haven't made this. Okay. I'm just going at different modes, seeing if there's like a spare house we can just. We can. There's 2 bedrooms, so. But let's see this lot first. Let's see this lot first. But yeah, it's just all very frustrated, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I think we'll put a young adult and a teenager in this house. Or like maybe like a couple of them. Maybe like a couple or with a teenager. Did you watch the end of Limited Life? I've watched Grian's episode. That's like it. And it it's just funny the way Grian died. I'm just gonna say that. I haven't watched all the POVs I usually watch yet, though. I watched like 6 people on Limited Life. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch Jimmy's episode this week because he doesn't have an episode. But the people I watched that have made an episode this week are Korean, who I've already watched, Etho, Big B, um, Joel, and Scar. But yeah, I'm probably gonna watch like I think I'm gonna watch Scar's video after stream. I'm gonna watch. Yeah, gotta watch. You gotta watch him. Even though he's not washed up, he is definitely not washed up. My favorite not washed up YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber that is so definitely not washed up. Wait, who do you watch for Limited Life? Who do you watch for Limited Life, Math? That's one of my favorite jokes during this. Honestly, it's probably one of the funniest jokes in like the series. One of my favorite jokes of all time will just be that Jimmy every single is out first, like every single time. That will never not be funny to me. These poor excuses for Sims for eyelashes. These like very blocky ones, you know. It depends who you groups up, but usually Ether and Green and someone from another group together sometimes fight. Yeah, I understand that. I watched I watched like the same people I watched this season for like last season. So Grian, Jimmy, Joel, Etho, Big B, and Scar. I watched all of them last season as well as this season. I didn't watch Third Life, I don't think. But I only watched Lizzie for Last Life. I was gonna watch Green, but then I was like, ugh, can't be bothered. So I only watched Lizzie, which I kind of regret. So yeah, but I tend to watch like the same. I think I'm gonna just keep watching the same six people. I don't know if this is gonna be like the last season or not though. But I feel like it might be the last season. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. The Lizzie and Gem swap in Limited Life episode was so good. It was, wasn't it? It was. It was, wasn't it? That and they were just so confused for all of it. It was just so funny, especially because I watched Big B as well, and Pearl teamed up with Big B this season. And that was just the funniest moment and also when Pearl and Lizzie and when Pearl and Lizzie, not Pearl and Lizzie, Jim and Lizzie died in the trap because Green was just messing around and pressing the buttons. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the episode. Because it was just like Green going around pressing the buttons, and it was just like, oh, people are dead now. It was just so funny. And it was so funny when just Jem kept calling uh Ethan Scar and B-Dubs playing catch with the TT. My god, it was so good. It was, wasn't it? It was. As someone who watched Etho and Scar, that was just so one of the funniest, very funny moments because you just knew that like it was just gonna end up blowing up, and it did, and it was just perfection. I was gonna say now, the way that Jem kept calling Scar her favorite son, and then it was just. I feel like a lot of people are probably gonna make. I feel like a lot of people probably like were gonna make like, oh, like it did make quite a few like angst edits for the episodes. I didn't see them, but I didn't see like a whole lot of them. But I feel like that would have been the perfect moment to be like, all right, time for some beat up angst. You know what I mean? And also, when I was watching Green's episode earlier, I was just like, whenever like a member of Ties died, I was just like, oh, there goes the T, there goes the S, you know. And then I was just like, oh, it's just down to IE now. There's always like a decently good chance that like someone I don't watch is gonna win as well. I don't know who won this session, but he did win this session actually. Well, this season even. I don't even know. Wait, who did win? One of my mutuals on my second account is like, oh, it's absolutely crazy that there have been multiple POVs uploaded, but we still don't know who won. Who did win? I feel like it was one of the mean girls though. People are so stupid. Like in previous Minecraft seasons, when they're in a conflict and people think it's so serious and green and others have to literally say, don't go say mean things. It's all just fun and friends. That is very frustrating. That is very frustrating though. I remember actually it was during the Hermitcraft Empires crossover actually, and I think it was when Korean was actually live streaming on the server once, and people were like, "Why are you so mean to them, Tim? You don't have to be so mean to them." But it's literally just a joke with friends. When it's literally just a joke with friends, and it's in videos, you don't know how they act in real life. You know what I mean? Like it is just very frustrating. Like I feel like there's got to be some common sense being like, hey, you don't know if this is all for fun and games, so don't be like mean to other people. So don't be like mean to other creators, you know? And plus when many people like join the Hermitcraft fandom, it's like, hey, this is like part I feel like people should know that like in I feel like the best way to describe like Empire's Hermitcraft, more to do with Hermitcraft and Empires, but like they're like more casual law, so it's like it's not like specifically like segregated like law streams versus normal streams, you know? Like laws tended to be integrated into normal episodes. So you do not know how these people act in real life, you know? And plus, it's like, and it's just, yeah. And plus, like, a lot of it is just like very exaggerated drama, you know? Like, I understand people misinterpreting like what people say, but that's like not really an excuse for people to then go harass like other people, you know? Most of the time, though, the Hermitcraft Empire's fandom is like chill though. Like, I remember it was during the crossover, and I think I've said this before, but during the crossover on one of Ollie's, aka the Orion Sound stream, and whenever on one of his streams, he was like on Hermitcraft, and he like took the pickaxe from like TFC's memorial without knowing it was a memorial, and like everyone was in chat was like, "Hey, this isn't a law thing. This is like an actual like memorial," and he should put it back. And I quite like how nobody made a real fuss out of it, like outside of the stream. Like, I haven't seen like the TFC memorial like since that stream. But I can probably just assure that Ollie got like what like Cleo or like someone who knows how to work armor stands to like help him sort out, you know. That is like bad sides and good sides to like every side of the fandom though, and I tend to find there are bad days and good days with the Hermitcraft Empire's fandom. I didn't see that, but if they didn't know, it's not like it was done on purpose to be mean. Yeah, literally, like, um, so for like a little bit of context, like I can see why he did it, because first of all, Ollie did not know that it was like a memorial, right? Second of all, Ollie kept dying and was like being killed by other people. Like as a joke, they were killing each other as like jokes, right? And he kept getting like killed and like losing his stuff, and he kept having to go to Joe Hill, and he kept like asking Joe Hills for stuff, and he probably just didn't want to keep like bothering Joe for like more and more stuff. So he's probably just like trying to get his own stuff. So I can understand why he did it. It was just, I'm glad that he put it back. I'm glad he put it back, and he probably just got another like another like member of the server like or like a hermit or something to sort it out. Like he was saying on streams, he was saying on the stream like, "Oh, I don't know how to fix it," and people were telling him chat, "Hey, go to Cleo, she'll sort it out." You know, like she's good with that, understand. So he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll go to Cleo, like ask her to, sort it out." You know, it was all done. It was all contained. It was all like it was all contained. It was all like he didn't mean to do it on purpose. And yeah, I feel like if I feel like I'm kind of glad that a lot of people like within all this chat, like yes, people were freaking out, but also I'm glad that a lot of people like weren't like, "Oh, Ollie did this," because I think a lot. I'm kind of glad that a lot of people were mature enough in like all his chat to see that like, hey, he didn't know it was like a memorial for TFC, and he managed to get it sorted out. So yeah. Like, if he did do it just to ruin up a memorial, then there would have been a much bigger issue. But he didn't mean to ruin a memorial. So, and like, people have moved past that now. People have moved past that, like, now, because again, that was like what, 4 months ago now, and he just clearly did not mean to like actually do that. So I feel like I should move on from that now. But okay. Mm. Okay, let's sort out this. I don't know how to make like mail sims well. So I am doing the best that I can. I think a lot of the drama tends to come from like younger members of the fandom who maybe are like newer members of the fandom who don't really like understand, like, I feel like a lot of drama can stem from like people don't like newer members of the fandom being like not really understanding like the others like dynamics and stuff. So like, for example, how everyone like overlooks people, like how people like newer members tend to not maybe not understand like the friendship, like Joe, like Green and Jimmy's relation, like friendship, or like Joel and Jimmy's relationship. And now kind of like they may like jokingly bully like Jimmy, but like how but like Jimmy understands that like, hey, they're not doing it to be like mean to him. It's just like they're just like taking the piss out of him because like it's kind of funny, you know? Because like there's some because like it's kind of funny and he lets them like do that. Like if he wasn't like all that comfortable, he would probably just talk to them like outside of stream, outside of like videos and stuff, and be like, "Hey, I'm not too comfortable you joking at me like that," and they would stop. Like, you know, Okay, moving on from like that, I was kind of thinking like before. It's like how British people insult each other can be mean, or mean that actually best friends. Literally, like Danny, like for example, Danny will like jokingly bully me like all the time. But like, if I had like a problem that with it, I would just like bring it up to him and be like, "Hey, can you not joke about this?" But like, I don't really care all that much, and like I'll do it to him as well. Like we like kind of bully each other like all the time. I would like, and we've been mates for like what, like 6 years at this point. So you know, it just depends on like the context. It just really depends on like the context of like sometimes you can just be mean to like your mates, you know. Let's see. Let's use this here. And okay, not that much. So we'll put maybe like that much about CAS. Okay, that is like the most basic outfit, but mm, okay. Let's just change that to like no, it's like this jumper because why not? Why not? What should I put in some crumpets? I love crumpets. I like crumpets like pretty much like every other day, I think. So yeah, I like crumpets. You know what I'll never get though? Jam on crumpets. Why do people put jam on crumpets? There's crumpets for tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh, but yeah, I'll never understand jam on crumpets. It's just it just feels weird. Butter on crumpets, go ahead. With jam on crumpets, no, no. That's weird. Toasted a bit and butter. Yep. toasted for like 2 minutes, and then put butter on it. Perfect. Okay, which swatch should we use for this? Let's use maybe this. You don't know. Let's use the original swatch. And then, let's use like this for cold weather. And yeah, that should be it. Then again, I'm not a bagler. People have strange tastes. People do have strange tastes. People very much have strange tastes indeed. I've heard people go in German crumpets, and I think that is just absolutely disgusting. Anyways, I'm going to end stream here. Any of my like mutuals live? I don't think so. Let me just see. No, okay. Have a good night, Matt. I shall see you guys on Sunday. Bye guys.